Today's objective is percent applications, commission, sales tax, and tip. So 3 other common uses for percents in real life are commission, sales tax, and tip. So commission, this is what a salesperson makes. It's a percentage of the price of what he sells. So for example, you sell a couch for $1,000 and make a 5% commission. Well, let's figure it out the easy way. What's 10% of 1,000? Hopefully you remember, move the decimal one place over, so that would be 100. And I need 5%. So since 5 is half of 10, what's half of 100? 50. So you would make $50 for each couch. Now think, if you sell more expensive things, you could make more money. And if you sell 10 couches in one day, that's an extra $500. All right, sales tax. Almost every state adds sales tax to what everyone buys. And in California, it's different by county. So, for example, you buy a new TV at Costco. There's a Costco in Westlake and there's a Costco in Simi. In Westlake, the tax is 8.75% because it's Los Angeles County. In Simi, the tax is 7.5% because it's in Ventura County. What price do you pay at each store? So, if the TV cost is $2,500, let's do some math. Westlake, we're going to do tax over item equals percent over 100. Notice how we use this proportion all the time. So the tax X over 2,500 equals 8.75 over 100. Oops. And I did the math on this already. If we did it, we'd go 100 times X equals 2,500 times 8.75, divide. So my hand kind of rubbed this off a little bit. But the tax is $218.75. And if you think about it, 8.75 is almost 10%, and 10% would be $250. So that makes sense. Okay, in Simi, the tax over the item cost equals percent over 100. We'd write X over 2,500 equals 7.5 over 100. Cross multiply or cancel and do everything first, and we get $187.50. That's kind of a big difference, huh? So the TV cost in Westlake, if we add the tax to the 2,500, is $2,718.75, and in Simi, it's $2,687.50. So that's kind of a difference. So it might be better to drive over to Simi. In Oregon, there's no sales tax. So a lot of people from Washington go to Oregon to buy their stuff. It's a little bit of tidbit. All right, tip. Tip percent is usually 15 to 20% of the meal price or other service, like if you get your hair done or other things, we usually tip also. So for example, if your food price is $8 and your tip is 15%, what would be your total cost? Well, let's do tip over food price equals percent over 100. So X over 8 equals 15 over 100. Let's simplify this. 5 goes into this 3 times and 20 times, and then 8 and 20 we can divide by 4. So I get 5X equals 6. Right? So divide by 5, X equals 6/5, which is 1.2, or in math, in money, it'd be $1.20. So $1.20, $9.20. Okay, nice writing. But what I'd, especially the dollar sign, but I'd like you to not use this percent, because look how much easier it is to do it this way. You know how to find 10%. You move the decimal over 1, 80 cents. 5% is half of that, 40 cents. 80 plus 40, $1.20. See how much easier it is to do it in your head? Okay? You can always use the proportion for harder ones, but sometimes it's just much easier to do it in your head. But either way, you'd pay $9.20. What if you need to calculate the tip and the tax? Well, you can add the percents together, or you can do each separately. So let's say your food bill is $28, your tax is 7%, and your tip is 20%. First, we'll do it separately, okay? So tax over food equals percent over 100. So X over 28 equals 7 over 100. Let's you know, I have a calculator, so I'm just going to do it with a calculator, okay? 100x equals 28 times 7. And you are allowed to use calculators on these. 100, pick one pen. 196 divide by 100, divide by 100, it's $1.96. Okay? So that's our $1.96 amount. Oopsie, I don't want to put it there. Eek, where did I put my total? So let's do that. Let's do 28 plus $1.96. Let me erase this here. Okay, and then tip is 20%, so tip over food equals percent over 100. X over 28 equals 20 over 100. Let's cancel this just because it's a lot easier. Okay, so 5x equals 28. Divide by 5, divide by 5. X equals, 5 goes into 28 how many times? 5, with 3 left over. 5 goes into 30 how many times? 6, so it'll be 560. I don't know why it doesn't work as well sometimes doing this. Okay, let's add these up. 0 plus 6 plus 0 is 6. 9 plus 6 is 15. 8 plus 1 is 10. Plus 5 is 5, or 15. So $35.56. So you think it only costs $8, but after tax and tip, it's now $35. All right, what if we added them together? Oh, here's where I had written that. 28 plus $1.90. I knew I had done it. There we go. Okay, what if we wanted to do it together? Food plus tax plus tip. Well, this kind of looks like a mess, huh? Let's do our percentage. Oh, here it is. So if we do the tax plus tip, really sorry, this would be 27 over 100 instead of doing the 7 and 20 individually, okay? So now if we do the math, we get 100x equals 28 times 27, 756, divide by 100, divide by 100, x equals 7.56. What happens when we do 28 and 7.56? Well, what's 28 plus 7? 35 plus 56. Oh my gosh, it's the same amount. So I just wanted to do it this way to show you if you've got to find tax and tip, those are one of the few things you can add together and save you a little bit of work. So we only had to do what was in red as opposed to what was up here. That's it.